Right. In 3, 2, 1. We're live. Squad up, y'all. What's good? Everybody, a moment. It's funny. I said that every time we get in the live. I just, I don't know that. Like Kayla, we know that already. Give us a moment. We're just coming in now. What up, Kayla? Squad up. What's goody? Just take the wife out just in case.
Me, I'm just finding my business.
You want to be in it? You gonna be in it?
I don't care. They see me.
Got the homies. Got the homies in war right now. Right now, they're in Afghanistan protecting our rights and freedoms. You know what I'm saying? They ain't at war doing their thing. What up, Danzy? Squad up. What's goulashing? You know what I'm saying? I'm chillaxing.
What's goulashing?
What's goulashing, my G?
Hey, look, there's a boat there.
Just watching your wife's latest vlog. Yeah. We're gonna talk about that. You're gonna get the inside scoop. What you didn't see on video, we're gonna talk about it. Oh, we got some things to talk about, especially the artist. Such a letdown. Such a letdown. That girl in the red. But we'll get to that in a minute. What up, Arlene? I see you. Squad dizzy. Chillaxing. I'm calling it a mukbang because we had a long day today. We're gonna talk about the Miracle Man. And since we were at a ceremony today, the night's kind of farther, so we ordered some pizza. We're finally getting situated.
So Mama didn't have to cook, y'all.
So I know I always say I ain't doing no mukbang, but I'm hungry. I said I was gonna go on at 9, so I'm gonna be a man of my word, but I'm hungry. So in between the conversation, you might see me take a couple of nibbles. All right, hold it against me. I'm just gonna call that the mukbang. But we ain't gonna be sitting here slurping and making sounds and like throwing the pizza around and shit. I'm gonna be as secretive as possible. You see me dip my face this way, I'm taking a bite. All right. What's good, everybody? Before we get into convo, got 600 people already on the chat. Before we get into combo, let's make sure my people's in here. You know what I mean? Let me bring this a little bit closer to me. Oh. Hold on, baby. Answer my people real quick.
Hi guys, I'm fighting. I can't really talk to my people. Sorry guys. Oh, they can't hear me either. Was that you, George? Was I trying to kill you?
No.
We are modern warfaring it right about now. This is my downtime. Usually at the end of the night, this guys are trying to kill me. Usually at the end of the night, this is when I like after we do the premiere, after I clean up the kitchen, all the other good stuff. I usually play Modern Warfare. I can't even see your comments, so hold on. Hello, everybody coming into the chat. I'm sure Mr. Kilo is talking about a lot of stuff as I'm dying. I really suck at this, but ain't nothing better than getting your aggression out and fighting it out more. And you can totally tell when I die. Because I always gotta say something.
Ooh, somebody threw a flashbang.
He's coming. Kilo's coming.
So sorry.
You lost your people.
I lost my people. You guys weren't entertaining my people?
I was trying.
Were they entertaining and witty?
No.
I feel like y'all were dead, bro. Really?
No, I was talking, right, guys?
Really?
I was talking.
I don't see no other new comments. What the hell were you talking about?
He said, hi, Melly. I don't know. I was talking, y'all. Kayla's there. Kayla, right? I was talking, wasn't I? About sure, Kayla. I wasn't talking about much, but I was trying.
I'm going to let it slide this time. But next time, We're gonna have to wrestle or thumb wrestle or something. Nah, I know the comments you couldn't do it. I got 500 people in here. I think that's good enough. That's about half my quota. Let's start the night, guys.
That is not half your quota.
First of all,
give people a second.
Happy Thursday. I hope your day has been filled with wonder and thrills and chills. But on a low level, there's not like, yo, I'm about to get like, oh that's beautiful. It was a weird day today. It was kind of sunny, kind of cold. Right?
It was cold.
And it was
ugly all day, actually. There was nothing about sun.
But I apologize. But before we talk about today, let's talk about the what was that? The truck? That was just the truck wars. It was the food truck wars. And let me tell you, it brought so many people. Traffic was crazy. Couldn't just drive and park. Nope, it was horrible. We had to walk just to get there.
Why is there only 2 people in here?
But remember, if you brought in a donation, some cans or some canned goods or whatever, you know what I mean? You were able to basically skip the line, and you were given the tickets to place your vote. And what they had was what up, Cam? What they had was like a bunch of long little tubes with all the names of the trucks. And let me tell you, it had to be at least 20 something trucks there.
I think like more like 50.
50 trucks, you really think so?
They were all lined up like all over.
You might be right. All right. We're going to go with 50 trucks because it makes the story more interesting.
I feel like it.
I was trying to remember all the tubes lined up. But it could have been 50. It could have been 50. I don't know. But it was dope because it was what I had later on found out was the truck wars wasn't just that they were all competing against each other. It was some trucks from Connecticut versus some trucks from Massachusetts versus some trucks from I want to say New Hampshire or something, but I know there was at least 3 different truck towns.
Oh, there she goes in the red.
You know what I'm saying? Competing against each other. So I thought that was dope. But let me tell you, the sound of it was better than the actual experience. And I'm going to tell you why, because I know it sounds wonderful. Let me tell you, we donated cans. Like I said, we was able to skip in there. We had little tickets to vote. We saw a whole other line of people, and it looked like they were paying to get in. So I don't know how much money it was to get in. I didn't have the heart to ask them and shit, right? Like, did y'all like?
Yeah, I never figured out how much money it was
right?
to get in.
I'm like, they do got to pay on that side. Because when we first got there, let me tell you, there was just rows and rows of people just walking, and we're just following the path. And boom, there was a super duper line. But we had the canned goods, so we was able to kind of sneak in there real fast. But anyway, when we got in there, it was.
You told them how we went to the store real quick because you forgot.
No, I should have that.
Yeah.
So we was gonna bring canned goods from the house, and then being in a rush to leave, we totally forgot to get the cans. Yep. So we literally had to go to the corner store, little bodega that they did start up over there, and we brought the cheapest canned goods that we could. It was like, oh, this is $1. Let's grab 3 of these. You know what I'm saying? So we all have one, and boom, was able to get in there. They gave us like 5 tickets to make our decisions. But it was so packed. I mean, first you're like in awe, like, wow, look at this. This looks great. You know what I mean? Wonderful. Like being around everybody. Let me tell you, it wasn't people, every few peppered in there with masks, which I still look at them crazy and shit. Like, wait, maybe they got the CB. That's why I'm not gonna be mad at them like weirdos. Like maybe they're protecting me and that's why they're wearing it. But it just felt great. Like, man, you just get that awe of just oneness. Unity with the community, and now there's all these new look. Let me tell you, did you guys see the dude with the Lawrence Taylor New York Giant jersey on with the New York Giant hat? No. The dude had the New York Giant kicks, the New York Giant sock, bro. The dude was shining, bro. He was shining like that was my best experience, and he was just there as a person to spend money.
I'm gonna go back and
I hope he's there. That boy was fresh to death. Let me tell you, I'm like, I respected it. Like, because we're doing bad. That's how you know he's a true fan, because we ain't doing good right now. And it's not like we could just swing our New York Giant nut, you know what I'm saying? And be like, yeah, look at us. Like, we kind of got to be in the background right now. Like, we don't want to talk too much shit. You know what I'm saying? Because just in case. But this dude, everything. George saw him. He was like, let me tell you, Kilo, he went and he bought himself a drink. He drank, and he pulled out
a New York Giants.
A New York Giant wallet.
Oh.
Bro, pulled out the New York. And let me tell you, he was crisp. Oh, he was crisp. Like a brand new $100 the bank. You gotta like rub it all extra hard because it's like mad sticky because it's like that fresh. Like it's just like that dude. He was straight out the box. Like you could tell, like limited edition, straight out the box, bro. I had to respect. I had to bow down. I looked down on me and like, damn, I don't got my jersey on. I wanted to be like, bro, I can't do that. I can't be out here sucking somebody else's. You know, dude, like, oh my god, you feel me? I had to keep my cool and shit. I had to keep my composure and shit. You know what I'm saying? But I was like, oh, what a little this nigga. I'm like, okay. I'm like, let's go. My chest was poked out a little bit, but
I didn't see him.
After the whole glitter and gold kind of went down from the wow, this is oneness, is beautiful. I'm thinking, damn, these lines are long. Like they weren't little long. They were long. Let me tell you, we went. There was this what was that, babe, with the slushie that you got?
The liquor slushie. I don't know what it was called.
Well, first it was we were gonna get something that had coconut and all this other stuff. It was called something because it wasn't just a slushie. It was an adult slushie. I can't remember what it was. It wasn't tequila slushies. It wasn't daiquiri slushies. It was something like that. What was it, babe? Help me think. You're not helping me.
I don't know. Liquor slushy madness or something.
It was like adult slushies. And it was like, yo.
Liquor in it. I have pina colada.
So first we had to stand in line. And I'm like, damn, these is like you in line, you in line, you in line, like grandma, you in line too, grandma. Okay, all the way back there, stood in the line, get all the way to the beginning, to the front of it, and be like, yeah. So how's this work? Oh, this is a $10 drink and a $20 drink right here. You know what I'm saying? Tickets. And then he's like, we're like, oh, okay, the money. Oh, you ain't got tickets, wristband? We're like, tickets, wristband. We just stood in a freaking long ass line, and you didn't see us way back there. Like you didn't think to scream that, but we all like, excuse me, wristband tickets. We had to get out of the line because they didn't take money, and then it was another long line for the tickets.
Well, you know what? I think that was because they wanted to make sure that you were 21.
Rum, was it rum? Rum slushies. Nah, it kind of had like I don't know. It had. I feel like it had more of a nice little ring to it.
I don't know. Rum, go back in the video and look at it.
I don't know. Right now, I don't know what to do.
No,
but anyway, now we got to get into another long line just to get the tickets. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not trying to be a hater or nothing. This is still experience. Wifey got the drink. You see her slurping it in the video. She was loving it. You know what I'm saying?
Kilo had just went live the night before, and he was he was nice.
Oh, I was
nice. So Kilo was like,
that was the Friday night live, the special lives on Melly's channel.
I'm not drinking today. I'm like,
bro, I'm like this. I'm even waving the next. I'm like, bro, I don't even know how I'm standing right now.
I was good.
I want to be one with the day, but
I just drank my wine and I was good.
Bro, I was Dunsky, but that was a good live. But anyway.
Oh, George.
Anyway, we finally get up there, get the ticket, got to get back in the line. But this time we didn't go in the line that we originally went in because, and after Melly thought about it, she's like, well, maybe the coconut with my allergies, right? Or whatever. Yeah. So like, maybe it'll fuck with me. So we went to the other adult drink, which was the actual slushie that Melly got.
It probably did, Kayla, it probably did have rum in it because coconut, it was pina colada. So I bet you it did.
Just say hi to Cam. Hi, Cammy. I'm not sure if it's accurate. I got 400 people in here, but
no, you got 600.
600 people. Okay, yep. So my thing isn't accurate. All right, but so I mean, it was dope though. Like just to see everybody together and like honestly, I didn't see a lot of like locals. Like a lot of people that was there were like brand new. You know what I'm saying? So it was dope. But just how long the lines of the trucks were just a little bit overwhelming. Now pause story. Rewind to the previous day. One of the trucks that was in there was at one of Lalo's last track and home game, and they had a truck there called On the Flip Side. I thought that was awesome because we the Flip Side crew. I'm surprised that they didn't owe us money for royalties or something because they definitely was trying to bite our shit. But I didn't call them out on it. I just respected it. You know what I'm saying? But we had ordered some hamburger sliders and some chicken sandwiches from them. And let me tell you, those chicken sandwiches were disgusting. What do you guys thought about that?
They were just
like the burger was good. Like,
well, they were burnt.
Every single chicken sandwich that we had was definitely burnt. So pause that story now, or end that story, right? So basically, it was a bad experience. Like, yeah, the burgers was good, but the sliders, 2 small sliders, $10. The chicken sandwiches, you get 2 small chicken sandwich sliders, $12. Kind of expensive. I don't know what you guys think. I could have went to McDonald's and got 2 cheeseburgers probably for like $6. I don't know. They're expensive too, and it's fake meat. Maybe that's a bad example, but I could make 2 sliders for $1. I'm just saying, $10 was a bit much for me. So in that story, fast forward, I'm like, yeah, they got all these trucks, and I don't want to get caught up in the allure of this is the truck battle, vote for them. When in actuality, George went to go see how much a steak sandwich was going to cost. That joint was like $25 for a little truck steak. Now, no, I'm not talking about like no steak. I'm a little truck steak.
I really did want to try everything though, but the lines were so long that after I got those ball thingies.
So boom. So now Melissa is like, hey, I want to try these ball thingies. And I'm like making a joke instantly, like, oh, no, I can't be eating that shit. How do I look sitting there eating a plate full of balls and shit? Like,
they really weren't that good.
Like I'm definitely no. I'm gonna say no to that one for me. You know what I'm saying? But wifey's like, well, all right. So she's like, well, maybe I'll get because they had 3 different options.
Damn, George,
but then when you get closer, it was like no mixing.
No.
Okay, so she wound up getting these balls. You know what I'm saying? And them shits looked horrible, bro. Let me tell you, babe. Honestly, how did those balls taste?
They didn't taste good. They had marinara sauce.
It was like Parmesan something.
It was chicken Parmesan.
Okay.
Bites, fried bites.
She took a bite of that. Was like showing me. I'm like,
it wasn't really good.
Rewind. Thinking of the last day. That truck's here.
I ate like
burnt chicken,
them, and then I gave them to George. But George.
So now I'm like, damn, I don't even know. Let me be picky if I'm gonna buy something and vote, because I'm like, I want to be one with the moment. But honestly, like after I really started thinking about that shit, like, is it really worth the money? Like, I'm gonna spend $12 to $25 on a plate that I'm gonna end up just throwing away. Like, what am I gonna eat for the next 5 days? Because I spent $25 on one thing. Like, what am I gonna eat for the next 5 days? Like, so I'm like, you know what, babe? I'm gonna eat the food out here that's already here later. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna get something different. But we were still hanging out, chilling, kind of like people watching, and then we realized,
guys, don't forget to hit the like for your boy.
Oh,
Tito.
bro, definitely hit the like. But then we had realized there was like this whole what was it called? Vendors, vendor haven right here, like inside of the building. Like, this was all outside, and let me tell you, it's mad packed.
You're not even eating.
I know, because last time I tried to take a bite, my mouth got mad too watery. I couldn't even talk. I was scared I was gonna spit. I'm just gonna have to wait till after my life.
That's tough.
But yeah, it sucks, but it's all right. I'm taking one for the team.
Move back and
I'm all right. It was Vendors Haven. Man, we walked in here. There was like another 50 shops, right? Like another 50 shops. And it was nice stuff, but it wasn't stuff that we wanted to buy. A lot of crystals and sage. Like, what the fuck? Like, is this some witchcraft shit? Like, I mean, honestly, like, is the world being taken over by people who worship crystals and shit? Like, It was like every single one.
That's
It
the
was
new thing that they're selling.
It was either that or it was like the jewelry that you could make at home. The play jewelry. You girls call it something. There's a fancy name for
Costume jewelry.
Costume jewelry.
George.
George, you knew what that was?
Yep.
Oh, damn, George, really?
That daughter.
I respect that. I was definitely ready to flame you. But you recovered. That was good. But
George knows what coffin nails are, too. Don't ask me how.
Daughter again, George.
Nah,
we know you lying. We met your daughter. She mad small. Nah, just kidding, George. You're good. You're safe, man. Just keep warning. Keep protecting this country first. Mad vendors though, but it was dope. You know, it made me when I see things like that, I think to myself, damn, with all that talent.
Crystal.
Well, what up, Crystal? I be thinking, damn, with all the talent Millie got, man, I should do this. Like anytime I do that, they always inspire me. I never want to buy their shit because it's too expensive. But I be thinking to myself, like, man, I would really love to have a shop that people want to ignore my shit too. Like now I want to buy his shit. His shit too expensive. Like I just wish that, like I be thinking like that sometimes. So it was dope just to be there. So then I finally see it. The thing that I'm willing to put my money into. I want to be a part of the community. I'm a community type of guy. A caricature drawing guy. There's two of them. A caricature guy. And I'm thinking, that will last forever. I'm like, babe, let's do that. And did you guys see how wonderfully, beautifully, happily we were sitting there on that chair?
Next to each other.
I know she sped it up, but we were there for at least 7 minutes.
12.
12 minutes?
I think so.
It was longer than it should have been for what we wind up getting. And let me tell you, it was creepy. It was creepy. Now that I think back on it. It wasn't creepy when we were doing it. I thought he was being witty and wonderful. And I'm like, bro, this guy's getting a tip. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he was being real nice, like he knew what he was doing, though.
But he kept making eye contact to me. And I'm like,
me too.
Making me feel kind of weird. And it was multiple times, like more than 10 times. And I'm like, you know,
I thought this was going to be the best drawing ever.
Me too.
Remember when he asked you what color was your glasses, your frame of your glasses?
Bro, and I'm like, oh, it's like glossy. I paid extra money for this. I thought he's like, no, just the frames. Like, oh, black. I thought you meant. But, bro, like,
guys,
while he was drawing, he was looking mad deep into your soul.
Oh, I like your tattoo. I want to put a little bit of your tattoo in.
Bro, hugging each other, like loving each other. And he's like, oh, I just want to get some details of your tattoo. I'm like, babe, your tattoos? I'm thinking side by side with the arm and the whole tattoo with the color. You know what I'm saying? Bro, I'm thinking like this is gonna be wonderful. Like after me and my wife see this caricature, we're gonna go home and make love. You know what I'm saying? And with the picture in between us. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how I was feeling like this is gonna be like the great experience. And I should have known something was wrong. Because right before he started, a lady in a whole different booth kind of like was being nosy and asked a really weird question. She said, has there ever been a person that's complained about the work you've done? Now, thinking about that in hindsight, she was warning us. I didn't know that. I'm thinking, this bitch.
And like, guys, there were
this bitch trying to mess my drawer up.
They didn't give us no inkling.
No facial expression. That something's wrong.
That what he was doing, because the guy next to us, he was doing an amazing job.
With 5 people, he drew 5 people in one freaking thing, and it looked great.
Like your average drawing.
Caricature. They were all mutually the same. All heads were the same.
Portrait, I think.
The caricature was all the same.
You sound like your
heads were even. Bro, we're smiling. She's trying to show off the tattoo more. I'm like, bro, this is gonna be something we can hang up in the living room.
He told us to smile, and he was looking at us a million times, back and forth, looking at us like he was doing some major detail.
You know what I'm saying? Interrupting my soul and shit in his deep eyes, and he was looking at you like that, bro.
Oh, and then
he visually raped us.
And then he says, you have a necklace on. I think it has a little heart on it. Wait till you
and bro,
see it, babe.
Let me tell you, when he said that, I got a little bit heated though, because wifey had she was wearing the whole Cleveland thing.
You gotta get the picture.
And the heart was way in the thing. Like when he said that, I had to look like deep down, like why he know that's a heart? Where you looking at? Bro, Bray, grab that picture.
Wait,
So I'm thinking side by side, we in love with each other.
First of all, okay, so remember, okay, so he asked,
don't show it.
Okay, so there's like a couple details, okay?
Yeah,
put that
before
back
we
there.
get to it, yes. Yeah,
remember the color of Kilo's glasses.
And listen, I didn't ask for color.
Remember my
Giving
tattoo.
us color, looking deep in our souls, bro.
My tattoo. Remember my necklace. Okay.
And I was not happy about that part. Whoa.
Remember those, okay? Because when you see this picture, he's going to point out. He's going to show you.
Yes. He took a whole. He took a whole full 7 minutes to 12 minutes, which I thought. Squad up bags. I thought he was putting his best effort in because how deep he looked in my eyes and how deep he interrupted my wife, how deep he looked not only into my wife's eyes, but also the girls. I'm thinking this is, and it was $20 a person.
I only got half a person.
I'm like, you said, I was like, wait, what? $20 a person in black and white. $35 a person in color.
So when he was like, that he was gonna do our tattoo, and then he got the crayons out and everything, we're like, okay, he's gonna do us a favor, right?
He's doing that shit for free. That's the first thing I'm thinking. Like, the first thing I'm gonna say is, I didn't tell you put color. I ain't paying for the color because he was trying to get. I'm thinking he trying to get it for $70.
I don't know what he was
$70
doing with them hearts.
For some carrot chicken curry.
I don't know what he was doing with the hearts.
But if it looked good, maybe I don't know because I'm thinking in my mind we're gonna be evenly. And
the way he was doing it, it's like it was gonna be
heart,
so good.
The heart and the tattoo. And then he's like, I'm like, we're trying to come into to kind of some conversation. Yeah, 7 years you've been doing this, huh? Yeah, he's telling us, I'm saying, oh, that's good.
Remember when the lady asked him, and he said, started.
Yeah, he was like, yeah, when I first started, she said, has anybody ever complained? He said, only when I first started. I didn't realize she was warning us, and he truly meant when he first started at 5:00 that day. That's probably what he really meant. Like when I first started.
And then we asked him, how long you been doing this? He was like, about 5 minutes ago. Remember?
Yeah, he did. He thought it was funny. And he was actually telling us the truth.
I think he really was. I think they pulled somebody off the street and was like, bro, you want to make some money? You want to work for us?
I don't know.
Sit down. Can you pretend to draw?
She definitely tried to warn us, and we did not heed the warning. And then it's like, here's the awkward situation.
Wait till you see the picture.
We're not really happy with the final product. But do we want to cause a scene?
No.
Like, do we really want to take it there? Like,
for a drawing, no, but it was $40.
So it's like, dang, we're gonna have to take this. You know what I'm saying?
I want to see it.
Show them bits and pieces of it first.
So,
because not everybody saw the video yet. Hello, girlfriend. You gotta move your head.
Okay, guys.
I'm fighting here.
You guys seen it, Crystal? You seen it? So if you guys caught Melly's live, then you have seen it. Like I said, this is the behind the scenes. You didn't see it like this, though. You guys see it how he's going to show you. Good night, baby.
Now you know the backstory of it.
Sweet dream, okay?
Tomorrow's pajama day. Can I just finish it?
Yeah. Tomorrow's what?
Pajama day.
Yeah, you can wear that. That looks like regular clothes.
Yeah, I guess so. That's good. Thank you, baby. She loves me.
Yeah, because we don't let our kids go to school with pajamas.
Yeah, usually I'd be like, nope.
But
I'm gonna let it pass. But you said yeah a little too fast. You kind of made me feel like I had to say yeah because you said yeah.
It's not pajamas. It's like
sweatpants
and a shirt.
Yeah. It's all right. Guys, are you ready for the freaking best that he could do? There was a point that I was trying to make. Because not only did he say the 7 years, there was something that he said. Oh, that's the point that I want to make. He's like, the best part of it is seeing the people's face expression. And that's what I'm like. I'm thinking, oh, that would be, I'm thinking, it warmed my heart when he said that, right, Bacon? I'm thinking, if I drew somebody and they were truly loving my artwork, bro, that would like just be the sunrise and the sunset all in one package.
Yeah.
And then he's like,
yeah,
here you go. And I'm thinking, wait, where's my girl's tattoo? Like, boom, boom, boom. Look at the tattoo. Look at the tattoo.
from the things that they the way he was
the
drawing
heart
it,
was in the cleavage.
the
Where's
way
the
he
cleavage?
was drawing it and looking, guys. This was
All
him.
right,
This was him. Okay, so he's hold it up. So he's like this, right? And he's like
right in your eye.
times, and he's like.
And you know what's the worst part? Is like you don't know where to look, so you look back in his eyes.
That's
like
a nice tattoo. I want to get that tattoo in there. Why the frig is this the tattoo?
So he threw his shoulder. He threw his shoulder all the way out there.
Where is it?
Like
look,
why is her shoulder connected to her arm
look,
like that?
That's my tattoo. Do you see that? What? And here's my necklace. This is what I see you have a heart necklace there. I said, oh, yeah, it is a heart necklace. I perceive it as a heart necklace, right? Why? I think he just gave up. After he drew your head too big. And then he was like,
why did you give me a $35 head and her $15? Like, I don't get it. A $5 head. Like, I don't get it. Why I gotta
look at my mouth.
Like, why can't we be even and it be pretty? Like
my
this
nose, right? My nose is the butt.
Bro.
He been trying my nose.
Bro. Like, wait. Like, she's my best quality. And I started thinking, he was staring in my eyes a lot.
Look, why do you want to know the color of his glasses?
Why am I so big?
The hell? Then he asked us the color of our eyes. Oh, yours look like blue.
Why is she away?
Like
I don't see. How come he don't see her behind? Like, why? What? Dude,
I don't get it.
Why are you staring my eye? It's all making sense. And I feel violated. And I have to laugh this shit off. I gotta be like, hell yeah. Let's walk away, baby. Let's walk away. Do we want to start a scene like this shit? Like, I wanted to throw this shit out. As soon as I walked out, I'm like, babe, I'm gonna throw that shit out. I don't even want this shit. Like, no, let's just keep it. We'll give it to Angie. We're like, hey, Angie, you want this? She was like, I don't want that. I know. Look at her hand. Bro, why he do that to my queen? That's not my queen's nose. Why she got a butt nose? Like, we time out. That's not time out. Wait, what? That looked like my nose. That what? Dude, like she makes me look good. Why? She should have been $35 head. With all the glory of what a woman. And I stood back there like, hey, you see me behind the queen? Like, I felt disrespected, excited, like, yo, hold up, dude. Wait, that his telephone number? Nah, I'm just kidding. Imagine that shit. Bro, Kayla, I wish I would have said something, man. He wanted some Kilo Crystal. I was nervous because first when he was drawing me, I'm like, damn, bro, like yo, you keep making eye contact. Like I was even like hitting to him, like, yo, you kind of weirded me out, my G, like, bro, like, yo, you look in my eyes and I like it, like, and then it's like I said, I don't know where to look, so I'm looking back in his eyes, like, do I just stay still while he draws me and we're both just loving each other? The fuck? So although the food truck experience is like when you think about it, it's like, bro, that could be fun, right? So I guess the thought of the food truck and all that stuff is great, but in actuality, it was horrible. It was overly priced. The food was bad. Even the guy drawing was bad. He started. Why are there hearts all over my face? Did you guys notice that? Time out, dude. I didn't ask for colored. He put colored hearts on here, babe. We're gonna throw this out, guys. This is the last time you guys are ever gonna see this picture because it's not accurate. We're throwing that to the trash, and we're gonna take that out of the memory banks. That's right. Delete section 2705-3. Bloom. Recycle trash. It would be fun if you knew the best spots to go, honestly. I know, Kayla, like, honestly, if I wasn't afraid, like, I went there and I was really hungry. And I really wanted to eat, which I shouldn't have. I should have just went there, should have ate dinner, and went there and tried maybe the snack ones. They had like an apple fritter one. They had like this corn, like There was some snacks, some ice cream. I still went there for dessert, honestly. Like and going further, like I still donated to my community. Wifey wanted to drink, boom. She wanted to eat, boom. We got that hard glass drawing, boom. Like we did our part. You know what I'm saying? Like we gave back to the community. But I'm just saying, and my experience, that's how I would play it because it was overly priced. It was just way too many people. I wanted to get a chair for Wifey and everybody hogging the seats. People being mad rude because they don't want people to see shit because it's rare. You know what I'm saying? But
you quit.
But overall, I'm glad we went. We did have. They gave us something to do.
No,
right? We did have a good time. Watch it anytime that I can see Mommy like just in her own head, in her own world, laughing and smiling. Because I'm corny. I'm mad boring. There's so many people in my. I can't go there and blindly just have fun. Like too many people. And I have to watch. I have to make sure, like, just in case. So when we're in public places like that, and there's a lot of people, I hate it too.
I'm in my own world. I'm chill. And I can't.
When I'm in a safe environment and I know I can be like that, bro, it's different. Like we hanging out with y'all at y'all place, like, it's different.
And I wanted to hang out there and just vibe and dance and chill and watch the people have an eating contest.
Yeah. Well, I didn't stop none of that.
Crystal said, "I'm gonna screenshot it."
Yep, that's the last time y'all gonna see that picture.
Laugh at in 40 years.
Throwing that shit out.
I'm not. No, we're not.
I just balled it up and threw it in the trash, baby.
No, you didn't.
I swear to God.
I told you not to. It's right there.
Well, I'm not impressed with it. There was a time that we had got a caricature.
We're gonna go through it and be like, "Oh my God, you remember this babe? We'll be 80 years old."
I guess you're right.
Thank you, Crystal. Hey, Jeanette.
You guys are always right. Well, that's good. Well, that's the behind the scenes of that. Appreciate you guys for watching the video.
I said the same thing when he put your head on. I was like, what the?
Embarrassing, right? Like, what? And now I know, baby. You didn't see all the hearts around my face?
I didn't get the whole thing. It was just crazy to me.
It was scary. It was a nightmare.
He really played it off good, guys. He really did.
He did. I wish George would have said something. George should have said, bro, that's trash.
George didn't make no...
He didn't make a face.
I was waiting for him to look at me.
I figured
he should have been like, yo.
That's the way it's supposed to come out.
George, next time, have our permission to be, yo, abort mission.
The other guy,
yo,
hey, Anchor.
Abort mission. We ain't doing this shit today.
The other guy
Anchor,
was so much better. Like, his was so much better, like, character-wise.
I think because we saw his, we expected more.
We saw the other guy's first and he was busy. So we were just like, we'll sit down. Yeah. That's why there was nobody in his seat.
Never again, guys, when you go to be picky, and if you see a lady being overly active,
I think they should have put the guys work. They work. I see the type of drawing.
I know, but even that's rude.
You live and you learn.
That there is no foolproof. Yeah, you're right. You live and learn. Yep. But all right, so we'll end that topic on that note. That's what I was gonna say. So, but thank you guys for watching the video on Melly's. If you guys have, sure you stop by after the live and check it out. Show us some love. Don't forget to press like. If you haven't subscribed yet, remember to subscribe.
Jeanette baby is going to be in just.
Okay, and that's perfect. It's the Miracle Man.
Oh, so hold on a second.
I gotta show you something. Go ahead. You take over. I'll be right back.
Okay. So guys,
Miracle Man. Why you didn't move?
What? Not me. So today we went to a ceremony, and I didn't really make a vlog of it because it's more like, it's more, I don't know. I feel like I put it in members. So if you're a member,
so you got me.
What? No.
Sure.
Oh, maybe here. So I'm gonna put it in members, so it'll be in members.
Oh, they shot me.
The Miracle Man. So, guys, this is a sneak peek into a day in a life. That's what we're gonna call this. Yeah, I took another bite and now I'm all watery.
Why is your mouth watery? Don't you?
Because I want to eat so bad.
Go eat.
I will. So today started off very emotional.
Oh, yeah.
And it brought back a lot of trauma.
Yeah.
It did. So let's build this up. So we're going to pause our life right now. and we're gonna go back a few years ago, and we were taking turns. Actually, we were taking turns originally, and then Laylo started taking over.
Your cousin's in here.
What up, Christina? What up, cuz? And Laylo started taking over walking the dog, and he would take the dog. Melissa will always say to him, just take the dog in the back. But I wanted the lady to get some exercise. I would always say, walk her around the block. So Layla would make me happy, and he would walk around the block. One day, it was like any other ordinary day.
It was late. It was dark.
And yeah, it was the last walk of the day. It must be winter time because I felt like it was dark early.
Fall.
Was it?
You said autumn, so like September.
All right. And Layla takes the dog for a walk. Now I'm gonna try to remember the details, baby. If I forget, help me. But I believe I get a call. Yes.
You got a call from Layla, one of Layla's best friends.
So yes. So it's every ordinary day. Layla just went to go take Lady for the walk. Then I get a call from Layla's best friend.
No Anchor.
And his best friend is telling me he thinks Layla just got hit by a car.
Nah. He said I was talking to Layla. Layla was walking the dog. All of a sudden, I don't hear Layla no more, but I see this man. I hear this man talking. Yeah. I think something bad happened to Layla.
So
and
now,
we knew
so now I don't let Wifey know anything.
I know nothing.
Because I know Wifey's gonna go crazy. Yeah. So I'm like, okay,
let me know what was going on.
Let me try to figure this out. So I go to the door, and I open the door, and Lady's there, and I'm like,
at the door, and
Lady's here, and Lady's kind of like jumping around and everything, and I'm like, I let Lady in. I don't remember what I said, but somehow Melissa got triggered by something, either by the way I was acting or I said something. I can't remember now, guys. I apologize. But I guess I told you.
No, you didn't tell me, Kilo.
I started just leaving. All right, so maybe, yeah, because I know Melissa, I was triggering Melissa, so I left to go see what was wrong with Laylo. And I have to run and cut through the so there's a couple of houses, and you can either run around the whole block or you can cut through the yard and you can get there faster. So I cut through the yard to get there faster. And as I'm getting there, I start seeing the flashing lights of police or whatever. As I'm running down there, there's a familiar person that I know that I'm an associate with. Actually, I know their whole family. We used to live right next to them. He used to be one of our neighbors. He was one of the little kids, and he was kind of losing his way.
I think I gotta go. And then I got this funny feeling because I didn't know where you were going. You didn't tell me.
Okay, so you'll chime in a second. So, but I know the kid, and he's like, "Yo, Kilo, I'm sorry, man. My bad, bro."
He wasn't even a kid. He was an adult. He's like almost 30 years
Well,
old.
right. Sorry, but I know him as a kid because he was a kid when I know him. But yes, he was an older gentleman. Anyway, and I'm like, you? And I'm still trying to piece everything together. You know what I'm saying? So I look to the left, and there's Laylo, and there's already an ambulance there, police there, and Laylo's sitting down over there. So now I run up to Laylo, and I'm asking him if he's okay, and he's talking to me, and I could tell he's bleeding from his head, and I could tell that he's good, but he's also I could tell he's having a panic attack, you know what I'm saying, or anxiety attack. So I'm trying to calm him down. Then I'll pause story there. Inside, Melissa must have sensed something. I don't know if the dog was letting her know. I don't know exactly what happened.
Here, I'll show you. I have it. This is what I walk into.
I'm having trouble remembering right now, man. What's wrong with me, man?
You better calm down.
Ah, man! Hey, I'm going to tell you to calm down right now, all right? Just relax.
He wouldn't hurt.
I gotta be straight.
Now remember, he's running. That's what he's talking about. Better be straight because
what the guy that
I'm all right. Stop crying. I'm good.
He's not like that.
Keep your head. Keep your hands on your head.
Layla, we gotta get you to the hospital, baby.
Stop talking. I'm good.
he's really upset that somebody did this to him. Right. But no, he doesn't usually. He's not usually a whack. You want to say? He gets like this when he's really upset. Yeah. Things that don't that he can't, but he doesn't go around like punching stuff. No, understandable. He's in shock. I think it's freaking him out. I'm straight. I'm good. He can't think. I'm alright. Like he usually is.
Do me a favor.
Baby.
Don't yell in my face. Okay. Not a good time to do that. Any pain here? Pain in your neck?
Annie had a concussion.
Okay.
I know.
Other than your knees, is anything else hurt? Back of my head, but everything's good. I'm straight. All right. Get his hands up.
Okay. And that was the car.
Okay, we'll just do it real quick.
The case number? I don't know if you can see. I don't even know what to do.
It's okay. We'll, 24784. 24784.
See how it's on like the side of the sidewalk? Like he got ran over. Anyway, now that you saw that, I didn't watch it. I can't watch it. I'm showing you it, but I can't. Like, I think I have PTSD from it. Like,
so I don't know if you guys could see the car, but the car actually has
his head.
Like a shadow of it from where little. So rewind from that point. Rewind a little bit to Lilo's perspective now. And Lilo's walking the dog. And he notices the car coming up the street. Now the street is kind of like an uphill. So the car's coming up. And he says as he's walking, he's feeling like the car is coming, like is facing him. So I guess he looks up and he sees the car coming and he's got the dog. So first thing he tries to do is save the dog. His brain tells him to jump. And if you ask Lalo to this day, he feels like if he wouldn't have jumped, then the car would have killed him, like he would have been dead. So when he jumps, the hood, the bumper hits his knees and he falls forward, hitting the windshield with his head, flipping over the car. So where Lalo actually got hit is not where the car stopped. You know what I'm saying? So that's why he was obviously busy, not acting normal. And what an ass with a cop. Don't yell in my face, right?
I know,
like,
that pissed me off so bad.
Like, bro.
And like, does he normally act like this? I mean,
what do you think? No, he don't. You should have said no. He doesn't usually get hit by cars.
I know, but I was in shock myself.
You know, but yeah, it's tough. And how do you act? What do you do? This is all happening in real time. This is late, and now Lalo's doing his racing thing. Both his knees are freaking like watermelons. His head, he can't. You hear him on the thing. I can't remember like.
And I remember
what's going on, and I could imagine like that's a life experience.
That he was on the phone with when he was on the phone with David. His parents were
imagine
there
that
before
too. I didn't
there.
even mention that.
Yeah.
But imagine that. Like imagine that. He's on the phone talking to his best friend. Then all of a sudden, and then my boy, I don't want to call him my boy, but the dude that hit him, he picks up the phone and I believe he was saying, "Oh, is this Kilo?" Because he was trying to say like, I believe that's what it was because it was some weird stuff because he knew who he hit. He knew who Layla was. He knew him since he was a baby. He knew, and I don't want to spit any salt or whatever. I'm not trying to make nobody. This was a terrible accident. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't go over there and burn shit down, even though like I couldn't even talk to that dude, like, because I was afraid that I might attack him. Like my attention had to be to my son. And then when Melissa got there, because Melissa was wilding, like that's why I was trying to rewind a little bit for Melissa to show the video. Like somehow in the house she got triggered, and she runs out there. I had no shoes. And she's like, "What's going on? What's going on?" And she like totally like took over. It was like, and now I'm thinking Angie. So I actually left and went back home. He was almost 30 years old, this dude. Yeah. I actually went back home to make sure Angie was good. for whatever reason, I'm thinking I protect Angie now. I don't want Angie bugging out like mommy.
No, me and Angie, I had no choice. I had to bring Angie with me.
You did bring Angie.
Yeah, I brought.
Oh, that's right. And I brought it back home.
And
That's right.
I got down there. I called my mother, and then Kilo saw everything was going on, and he didn't want Angie to be scared because she was scared.
Yeah.
So Kilo took Angie home.
Yep.
And
then Melissa started taking control. Yeah, she was perfect. Yep.
With him and my mother.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, mother's intuition. It's something like the way I acted, the way the dog was acting. So then, of course, when I get home, I'm checking the dog too, and you realize, damn, he didn't just hit Laylo, he hit the dog too. So Laylo's getting checked out. The next day, we go get Lady checked out. Thank God, not anybody had anything broken on him. Laylo did get stitches.
10 stitches.
Yup. He did have severe concussion though. And I'm not going to go into details of it because it's going to tie into the story that I'm just rewinding the story right now. So now Laylo thinks the worst, and he went through a little dark period. And then little by little, he starts doing all this stuff, and we're witnessing things that he's doing. Right? So now he's running more. He's more focused on running. Like he started, and he broke the school record that's been standing in the school for over 18 years, or 18 years strong. He broke the record this year, just let's say a month or two ago, and then he broke his record, the record that broke the record again. You know what I'm saying? So now Laylo, fast forward to present time, bro, Laylo's a legend right now. Everybody knows this kid about running. Laylo's beating everybody. He's coming in first place. He's, bro, like all the work that he's putting into his craft is paying off. Everybody is talking about him. So this is where the two stories tied together.
Paper article, right?
Yeah, but I don't know if everybody saw it. But
Yeah,
even if not, I'm just going behind the scenes and just.
But
I know you did.
That is in Laylo's eyes. That newspaper article. See, we could tell our story.
I'm about to get to the news article.
I know, but I'm just saying what the news article.
Yeah, if you guys haven't seen it, or you probably did,
You got to read it anyway.
you'll see it in Melissa's, however she shared it.
No,
I don't know.
I shared it on my community post.
On the community
But
post.
you have it. You gotta read it, right?
I was just gonna show them. I'm not trying to take no thunder away. Am I taking thunder away from you, baby?
No, not me. No.
I don't want to mess your views up and stuff.
No, if they wanted to read it on their own, I didn't want you to think that they some people might have read it and saw it already, but if you didn't see it,
I'm just sharing a
the
story.
actual article to read it yourself, that's his testimony of his story right there. See, right now we're telling our part before the story, but if you read the paper article, that was his story. No, baby, you're not taking nothing away. It wasn't a video.
Okay. Where was I?
About how he's been breaking his records and everybody knows him.
Broke the record. He's like a legend right now. This is how the two stories tie together. The newspaper wanted to get Laylo's story, and upon talking to Laylo goes, well, I did get hit by the car, because Laylo didn't go around telling everybody. Everybody didn't know Laylo got hit by a car, So he shares his story like, 2 years ago I got hit by this car, and they're like, wait, what? Like, yeah, I thought I was gonna die. I thought my career was over. Like, so now they're thinking, bro, and here you are breaking. They were like happy to do an interview with Laylo. Like, bro, like, man, we need to know your story. You know what I'm saying?
They were already doing an interview with him, but they said, do you have a story? What inspired you to want to be this or can do this? And that's when he said, well, when I got hit by a car, and that's when they, And they were just anxious to hear his story, you know what I mean? And Laylo's like, yeah, they're gonna be talking to me and they're gonna be, and we're like, oh, really, Laylo? Oh, that's dope, and so then today we get a call about make sure you get the newspaper today, So we're like, okay. And then boom, like Melissa was saying, if you guys could read the full article on Melissa's
community tab.
It's just a picture.
It's right, but you could read the full article. I'm just a proud dad moment. I'm just gonna be showing you the newspaper. But so you always hear like, yeah, you're gonna be interviewed and all this stuff, and you don't, you're like, yo, that's great, that's this and that. But there's no real expectations. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm just gonna talk about the story and stuff. I'm not gonna read it. If you guys really want to read it, you have to go to the community tab and read it yourself.
No, just say it down here.
Why?
So they can hear you read it.
Nah, I'm okay. I'm just gonna talk about the story.
Okay.
So, boom. Miracle Man. Noggy's Lalo. I'll read this caption. Noggy's Lalo Lopez lighten up the track after being hit by a car. Look at that great picture of my boy.
He's on the back too.
Calling him the Miracle Man. Right? So then you're like, all right, I'm going to check out this article. And under the sports section, you can see there's a big picture of Lalo right here. Then you look and you're like, bro, there's a whole article about him to be continued. And I'm like, what?
The page?
Noggy's runner brushed with death inspires him to give 100% daily. Bro, look at that, bro. I
think you should read it because some people can't see it.
And then you open it up and there's the continuation. The whole bottom half of the freaking newspaper. And now we get a chance to know what's Lalo's story and what his perspective was. And not even that, but like an exclamation mark to the greatness of what he's been doing, of all his accomplishments and beating records. Because it's like, read it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because the last time I read something, guys, remember? Melly told me that she hated my voice I couldn't read good. No. And that's what I was trying to unlock my subconscious mind.
Funny that day.
No, I was reading from my heart.
Now. No, you wasn't.
Nope. If you guys want to read it, you have to read it yourself. But when you read it yourself, you have to visualize Lalo's voice reading it to you.
No, you read it.
Nope. You ruined my experience.
I'll read it. Give it to me.
Here.
No, you read it.
No, I'm not reading it.
Read the freaking newspaper.
So now Melissa gets the paper this morning. I went to the store. I got 2 copies.
I'm not talking to you for the rest of the
one for Melly and one for her mom. And then Melly's like, "Oh, babe, we were like, oh shit, look at this." And she starts reading.
Can't read it. It's a trigger for him. Just can't.
And she starts reading it to me. And then all of a sudden, she starts getting like, oh, she's like, whoa, like.
Let them hear what I was reading.
Like, whoa, I can't read this. She's like, yo, I can't read this, babe. Like PTSD, like I just got this whole flashback. And she started like going through the emotions. Like, that's what I mean. Like today was like rough this morning because boom, all of a sudden she's going through it. So now I'm reading it to her, and there was some beautiful, all right, I'll read it.
Thank you.
You're pain in my butt.
When you were
let me do me, bro.
When you were doing the other reading, you were being all extra.
I was being real.
What were you reading?
No matter how you think I'm going to read this right now? You think I'm going to not read this with extra stuff?
No, you know what I'm talking about.
No, I don't know.
You were being funny that last time.
It doesn't matter what I'm being. Let me be happy. You gave me a subconscious thought now.
No, I did not.
Now reading out loud, I'm subconsciously thinking, what if people don't like the way I read and want to tell me shut up?
Stop. No, they're not going to say that.
Let me tap into my unconscious mind. Let me do me. I was only going to tell the story. Hey, look, I didn't even notice that. Look right here. It says today at repam.com. I didn't notice this before, guys. It's my first time noticing it, but it says Lalo story. I didn't even notice that.
What? Where?
That's cool. Right here. Lalo story. The Naugatuck Sprinter.
Lalo story. That's cool.
The Naugatuck Sprinter talks about his senior year.
I like that they don't call him Leo Angel. I like that they call him Lalo.
Me too. I like that too. The Naugatuck Sprinter talks about his senior year on the track and recovering from a car accident. In the video.
What?
Hold on. There's a video on thezone.rep-am.com.
Wait a minute.
Of an actual video of Lalo being.
What is it?
I repeat, if you guys are interested in Lalo's story,
The Zone,
you can watch a video at thezone.rep, R-E-P.
Yeah.
Like a slash.
Yep, slash.
AM, not underscore, but like a little dash.
Yeah, a dash.
Okay, am.com. It look like another dot. Unless that's just a period. Just put .com.
The zone.rep-am.com. Like this? Like that, right? Did you show them?
No, I didn't show nobody nothing.
Can you see that? I don't know if you could. Can you see it, babe?
Nah, it's a little blurry. But it's
anyway.
okay. It's there. I'll write it down later. We'll put it on, but don't play it yet if there is a video.
I think we're going to have to pay for it.
Nah, I don't know. Today's rep-am.com. It's right there, guys. If you guys want to check it out later, it's right there. That's where you go. And you can check out Laylo's story.
So that's where I have to say?
I don't know. Once you go there, it's probably because it should be at the Palace, The Need for Speed, Keep Rolling, The Sports Reel, and Laylo's story.
Track Champion Meet Program? NVL Track Championship Meet Program?
Nope.
Boys Track Roundup?
Nope. It should say something about Naugatuck Sprinter talks about his senior year on the track and recovering from a car accident.
Okay.
In the video at the zone.rep. Let's check that out. But before we check out the video, let's listen to the words. All right. Forgive me, just in case you don't like the way I read.
Oh my God. Can you stop?
There's a nice picture of Laylo. Look at that picture. Give it, push it to the limit. That's why I couldn't be a sprinter. Those pants right there, I got too much baggage down there. I look mad weird. The tension wouldn't be on me. And then I couldn't run with it just being like this. Like I needed to be like, you know what I mean? Tighty whities in a straight path. When I start running, you know what I mean? Like it could break something and trip me up. Like I couldn't have, that's why I couldn't be a runner. Laylo, preach, praise you. Okay, it says Naugatuck High. It says Naugatuck High Track Star. Naugatuck High Track Star? That doesn't make any goddamn sense.
Naugatuck High Track Star.
Where's the comma to teach me that? Naugatuck High Track Star Layla Lopez runs the 100 in the NVL action April 12th in Naugatuck. Despite being hit by a car 2 years ago, the Greyhound Senior is one of the fastest runners in the league. Let's go.
What's the name?
Me? It's
Naugatuck?
Nope. It's wait. It's REP.
No. What do I put in the title search result?
Laylo story.
I did that.
Naugatuck Sprinter talks about.
Okay.
Try that. Greyhounds Lopez shooting for multiple titles in the NVLs. And I think the NVLs is the one that's coming up, right, Brad? That's what you was telling me?
This Saturday.
So there's one big race that's coming. Is it the last race or what is this? Like, what is this? I'm trying to set the stage.
This is the last big race.
Okay. So this is what they're talking about.
NVL for the championship for NVL track.
Nah, I couldn't wear all that. Too much attention. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't out here trying to embarrass everybody. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't even go for the team. I'm like, nah, that's what you gotta wear? Nah, I'm good. I'm good.
Kick me.
But what's funny was Bobby Brown was hot back then. He had everybody wearing them shits. That wasn't me though. Anyway. All right. Nogi's running Brush with Death inspires him to give 100% daily. Greyhounds Lopez shooting for multiple titles. All right. And the beginning of the story begins as such. As Naugatuck's track sprinter, Laylo was walking his family pet boxer, Lady, on an autumn night 2 years ago. A car coming up the hill veered off the road out of control onto the sidewalk straight towards him. His first instinct was to save Lady by giving her leash a hard tug to the left. With the car still barreling down on him, he felt the only way he could limit his own injuries was to jump. As he was in the air, the grill of the car slammed into his knees, catapulting him headfirst into the windshield with enough force that he flipped into the car's roof before landing on the concrete. During the painful hours that followed at the accident scene and hospital, all he could think about was that it was a miracle he survived. This is Lalo saying this. In the hospital, I was crying to my mom saying, if I didn't jump, I would be gone. Lopez said, I think I would have gone under the car. He would have run me over. And that would have been it for me. No track, no life, no nothing anymore. Everything would have been taken away. That's how I felt. And end quotation. He also felt sore and stiff, but neither he nor Lady had any broken bones. Lady still got hit hard enough to suffer a concussion, and Lopez escaped with a severe concussion, 10 staples in his head, and 2 super swollen knees that needed months of therapy, physical therapy to bend properly again. The cruel irony of the situation was that running is not only the greatest love in his life after his family, but it has always served as his most effective coping mechanism. And yet, after the single most traumatic event in his life, he couldn't run to alleviate the stress and anxiety. This is Lalo again. I was worried I wouldn't be able to run again, Lopez said. That was devastating because running is my entire life. That is all I do. And it hurt even more because when I have a bad day, I go to the track and run to let all the stress out. Whenever anything, excuse me, you couldn't just walk by and just went like this. I'm reading. It's my heart out over here.
Sorry.
Jesus, some
He's
people.
waiting for me to play.
Oh, excuse
He's
me.
falling asleep.
Whenever anything bad happens to me, I go and I run. It gives me positivity. Without it, I went through some really tough times. Lalo spent only one night in the hospital to be supervised due to the concussion and have his legs iced to begin the process of reducing the swelling. But at home, he spent a lot of quiet time in the darkness of his bedroom.
He started becoming very depressed, guys.
Although he could manage to walk a little with very stiff, straight legs, the brightness of TV, computer, even his phone was unbearable because of head trauma. This is Lalo. Honestly, I just sat with my mom, and then in quotation it says Melisandre. I just sat with my mom a lot of nights and just talked, Lopez said. She was like my rock in the moment and really helped me get through it. I stayed in bed for a few weeks and I was at home for maybe 2 months. I wasn't able to leave the house. I wasn't able to go to school. I wasn't able to run. It took more than 3 months, a lot of rehab, and considerable patience. But by the outdoor track season last spring, he was ready to not only run again, but compete at an elite level as a junior. As the swelling went down, the knees regained flexibility, and he tested himself with longer and longer walks. He finally headed out of the track to get reacquainted with the sport he loves. I was really weary about running again, so I made sure I would be able to do it without hurting myself before I tried. My physical therapy was over, my knees were feeling good, and my head was okay. I waited for all that to be over.
You know he still has a dent in his knee from that, and it still hurts every now and then.
That's crazy. Backstory. Still has a
And
dent
he
in
has
his
a
knee.
big ass patch on his head forever now.
Just missing hair.
He is, which he's self-conscious about.
Hey, at least he can relax. When he gets my age, ain't nothing you can blame it on. I just like me no more. Not just kidding. I love me. Anyway, I don't know where I was at. What? Get the hell?
I'm trying.
That's the creepiest. Don't you ever? No.
I'm trying to.
Ma'am, no.
I'm trying to take care of you.
I will kiss you, but no, babe. Please,
I don't want to kiss you.
My G status almost went down. Nah, I have to protect my G status. I don't know where I was at no more. So I went to the track by myself one day, and he did a slight jog about a mile. I remember, that's why I didn't want to read this. It's mad long. It's mad respect for myself. But I'm almost done. So I went to the track by myself one day and did a slight jog of about a mile. I remember that feeling, being like, wow, I can't believe I'm doing this again. And it was very exciting. Running is kind of my life. That's what it says. It wasn't enough just to run. He wanted to do it competitively again. And Noggy's coach, Mr. Roper, was very patient with him as he worked to get back up to speed and gaining endurance. I told him, this is Roper now. I told him, if there is something you really want, heal your body and let the spirit carry you. What is he, religious all of a sudden? Roper said, when Lalo has a goal or an objective, he is very focused on achieving it. Whatever it takes for him to make it work is what he is willing to do. By State Open, Lopez was hitting his stride. He teamed with Taylor, Jay Sean, and Jonathan, and together they win the 4x4 relay. Roper convinced Lalo to run across country to gain more strength and endurance, and he did so. He did so even though he's 100, 200, and 400 meter sprinter at heart. It paid huge dividends as Lalo won the 600 meter indoor Class L state championship this past winter. And he has been enjoying tremendous strength this outdoor season as a senior. With the Naugatuck Valley League Championship being held Saturday, Lopez believes he has a shot at multiple titles. He thinks the 100 meters will come down to a race between him and Derby's Brandon, blah, 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 and that his own teammate Trowers will be his strongest competition in the 200. And he figures the 400 is his. He has set the Naugatuck high record in the 400 a couple of times this season. Most recently, the time of 49.88. The 400 requires speed and strength, the ability to hold that over a period of time. Not many people are built for that, but Lalo is. He runs very strong, and he is able to hammer through that very difficult part of the race where most folks will fold. He finishes strong. Ooh, that's my boy. He finishes strong. Lopez will run for Franklin Pierce University next year. Said everything he has gone. Anyway, everything he has gone through the last 2 years has made him much stronger. He goes into the NBL and state championships feeling great. Here's Lalo. I honestly feel like I am 110%. I feel fantastic. I told myself I would work so much harder. Not many people get a second chance in life. Getting hit by a car, it was a miracle I survived. I wanted to make sure I truly took advantage of that 100%. So every track meet, every practice, I was going 100%, and I was putting my best foot forward always. It's the kid's story, man. So that's today. And then we spent 2.5 hours at a ceremony for, especially for the seniors. And Laylo got a little scholarship from the track and field, and they'll add that on to his next chapter, man. Isn't that an amazing story, man? Our own miracle, man. And it's funny because I was buying the paper in the morning time. The lady's like, "You do know you got 2," and I'm like, "That's my son right there, miracle man." You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's awesome, man. These accomplishments, man. Like, just to know, like, remember, because there's a little side story. Like, I wanted Laylo to go to a technical school, and he decided to go. He wanted to go to Naga Takai, and to see the way that he ended this year, to see the way that he handled himself all 4 years. But think about all these accomplishments. It's like it validated his decision, you know. And I had to tell him, like, bro, I'm proud of you, man. Like, you know, like I didn't like the idea, but seeing what you've accomplished, bro, I'm proud of the kid, man. You know. And here's another badge of honor, you know, another piece of armor, another a gem of confidence that he's gonna take on to everything. You know what I'm saying? It's like, this is awesome, bro. Like, he's gonna carry this to the next chapter of his story, and it's, like I said, it's a crazy ride. But man, before we get too deep, that's too much in the future. But just, bro, it's awesome, man. Like, just to see that, like, man, he's really doing things the right way, man. You know, he prides himself in all this hard work. He made all these sacrifices. He made set all these goals, and check. You know what I'm saying? It's like, salute. I can't tell you the countless people that stopped me and be like, "Yo, so your son's a track star? Yo, boy, I saw Laylo in the newspaper." Like, this wasn't the first time it was on the paper, but it was never an article. It was just a quick, what do you call that? Not accolades, but you know what I'm saying? Like, they're giving him his props. Like, oh, Laylo's doing his thing, yo. Noggy's own. You know what I'm saying? And yo, I gotta tell you, man, this Noggy team, boy team and girl team, bro, full of stars, man. Like, there was a bunch of scholarships for a bunch of stuff, science, art, math, and everything. But there was 2 given away from the track and field. And Laylo won 1, and the other girl won 1. But let me tell you, although Laylo and let's say the other girl, I can't remember her name. I'm sorry if I'm not disrespecting. I hope I'm not disrespecting her. But although, let's say, they're the heads of the team, the whole team is full of stars, man. They're like so proud of this team and what they're accomplishing. And, you know, you sit back there and you're sitting there and you hearing these kids getting these scholarships, and some kids are going up there multiple times. That you really you really think to yourself, man, they took full advantage, you know? And it's powerful, man. You just, man, salute. So what a wonderful journey to be a part of right now. What a great experience, man. So I just wanted to give the Miracle Man his flowers. You know what I'm saying? To us, this shouldn't say miracle, man. This should say like epicness or like legendary status. You know what I'm saying? Because like, even when he was doubting himself, we were like, bro, you're gonna be good, man. Bro, you're gonna be good. You're gonna be even better. Like, yeah, maybe nope. Like, you even saw him give his mom shout outs. She was my rock. She never let him stay in his depressed state. Because, you know, all the things that he would normally like to do for stress, you know, you can let those 4 walls start talking to you crazy. So it's dope that we were like, nope, nah, man, you're gonna be good. And he's down with it, bro. I don't know, the way my knees feel, the way, and you see, he's still at 100%. Like Melissa was just saying, he got a little dent in this thing, but just show that you don't have to feel sorry for yourself. You can get back up. Even something most traumatic as getting hit by a car just 2 years ago doesn't mean that defines your story, bro. It's all about your will. And the kid got the will. Exactly, cousin. Legendary. That's, to me, that's what it should say about the legendary status. Like, it should say, like, the kid did it again. Like to me, I don't know how. And see, this wasn't about the track and field, and he still won a scholarship. But when it comes on the track and field, like, how do you not give this kid all praises. He beat a school record that was there for 18 years. Y'all should be throwing this dude. Y'all should be throwing him shit. What up, the Peach? I see you. Squad up. But it's just, man, like what a place what a great place to be in right now. And it's scary though, because man, although I'm more than confident in his abilities, this kid got his future set for himself. And it's exciting, but the chapter is gonna change, you know. Laylo's gonna be a man. That's crazy. Little Laylo's a man now. Keep making yourself proud, Laylo. We're proud of you too, man. And you got all the flip side squad pushing you along, man. We will never allow you to not reach greatness, bro. You will always be our hero, Laylo. Keep doing your thing, man. And if you need us, bro, we right there. You know what I'm saying? That's awesome, man. It's been good times, man. So you already know, like I was telling wifey too, because we were gonna like kind of do the ceremony, but we're like, man, there's so much videos right now, and they're all kind of being tailor-made to Layla. But when you think about it, it kind of makes sense, bro. We're doing big things to him right now. Like right now, it's about him, you know. So Layla, we're proud of you, and we're rooting for you and excited for you. Exactly, and can throw that out in the world. Let me tell you right now, he'll feel that when he out there in that racing and he's on the line, bro. And there's no doubt, and he's just so. We're gonna be the win, man. We're gonna be right there for him. He knows it, man. He knows it. Very proud parents, man. Very proud. From a distance, you know, we're not over his shoulder like, yo, look at us, but from a distance, we like, shh. He did it, man. He did it. The chapter is great, man. Like I said, the future is unwritten. So, but like I said, as long as he has us in his corner, Layla, we got you, bro. We ain't gonna let nothing bad happen to you, homie. Flip side got you, bro. Did we get the video?
I can't find it. So if somebody could find it, I put the link in there. I can't find it, babe.
All right, no worries, no worries. So you know what we'll do? Because I'm gonna call my live. I'm hungry, guys. I want to thank you guys for allowing me to just share my love with you and be able to tell my little story and not really vent, but you know what I'm saying? I'm glad that we could sit down and we could just converse and just get back to just appreciating this thing called life, because it's ours. Like I tell George all the time, like that's like my new thing. Like it's life or death, and life comes with a lot of struggle, a lot of bullshit. But I will still pick life over death, right? Let's live our best lives, guys. It ain't got to be perfect. It ain't got to be easy.
Ladies here.
Oh yeah, lady. Oh yeah. You know what? That's true. Before I say goodbye, guys, lady is a trooper. So lady went there and she had a mild concussion, no broken bones. She did have scrapes and bruises, which healed quickly. Lady, come here. Some say hi. There you go. My little lady getting old, but believe it or not, and it's dope because lady, where they got, like I said, it's around the corner. When I opened that door, when I got that phone call, yo, your boy, I think he got hit. Lady's right there at the door.
So sad about lady. Oh my God. All he kept saying, "Where's lady? Where's my dog?
Yep.
My dog okay?" Because he didn't know.
Yep.
He knew that.
And lady's right there. Came home, bro. Like probably to be like, yo.
Yeah, she ran right.
We need you. Yeah, you know, it's crazy, man. You know, unbelievable. But she turned out well, man. She got a little extra love, and I'm not gonna lie to you, because lady, like sometimes she scares me with people because she acts aggressive, but she don't mean to. Like she really wants to play. Anytime getting her to get checked up is always scary because you're like, lady, please don't embarrass me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But as soon as she got there, she must have just sensed like, you guys are here to help me. You hand it over because this was the CV time too. She can't go in there with her.
Lady knew she came running home because she knew like
she knew she had to get us. She needed to get us because he needed us. You know what I mean? She didn't stay there and wait with him. Like, you good? You good? She was like, bro, I'm gonna get help. And she came. She was right home. Like I'm telling you. Like it was, and thank God, bro. Like it seemed like everybody was there. By the time I ran there, police was there. This and that. All of a sudden, we look up his best friend that was just talking on the phone. His whole family there. Like Melissa there. Like, bro, we were on it. So many people were there, and then people witnessed what happened.
Yup. The lady was on,
and that helped Laylo. You know what I'm saying, bro? Let me tell you. So guys, a happy ending for us. Like Lalo said, man, God is good, man, and it wasn't his time, and his body was able to not only keep himself, you know what I mean, but also lady. So that's what I mean, guys. No matter how bad
Let me tell you,
things look, sometimes appreciate your life.
Angie started reading. Angie too. Angie started reading the article and she started crying. She was like, "Mommy, this is sad." I was like, "I know, baby." It triggers. It triggers something.
Yeah, they get the flashbacks.
Me and Angie.
Oh my God, yes, it does. Like I could, like, so I'm saying, like,
for a long time,
Lalo is a central spot to them. And
Lalo could not walk outside. Like he had PTSD too.
Yeah, for a little while.
He would, because imagine. He's walking on the sidewalk with his dog where he's supposed to be.
He didn't do nothing wrong, right?
And so after that, if Layla would go out, like he would push himself to go out, he would refuse to be stuck like that, right? So I used to tell Layla, go ahead, go walk around the block or something, you know? I never want my babies to be fearful. But Angie, for a long time, where's Layla? Where's Layla? Is Layla okay? Like he's just taking a walk. Is he gonna be okay? I don't feel comfortable, mommy, you know? So it's like both of us reading the article just brought us back to that time. And Angie started crying, like tears started coming. She's like, I can't, you know. It's so sad, mommy, because it really was. Oh,
it was a sad time, but
we did not know what we were gonna see.
I know, but the final product is the kid is and he's running. He's going to a nice college. And he's focused, man. It's like we got this, but he's not. I mean, the girls are after him, but he's not looking for that. He's really focused on his thing, right? In August, we'll talk about more detail in either my live Monday, because remember tomorrow's Friday, so tomorrow's when we're gonna get the drinks out. We'll hook up on Melly's channel. We'll do it big. So come with us tomorrow and we'll talk about whatever, we'll figure it out, or we'll do whatever. But yeah, man, I mean, appreciate what you do have, and don't focus on the things you don't, man. Really do. Don't forget about it's the little things in life, right, guys?
And Saturday we gotta go to the thing, so we can't be having no hangovers, Kilo.
Yeah. So I'll have to drink responsibly tomorrow. But I love you guys. I appreciate you guys for taking time out your busy day to hang out with us. As usual, stay fly, stay Gucci.
Stay you.
And we'll see y'all tomorrow. All right? Squad out.
Don't forget to like the video on your way out.
Yes, sir. I appreciate y'all. All right? And hold pose.